Hello guys and welcome back to Distant Worlds Universe with our monkey playthrough. In case you were curious, I was drunk last episode. I'm not now, but in case it showed, well, now you know. Look at these guys. They really are traveling from here to there. Where'd you get enough fuel to do that? Well, I guess they are very technologically advanced, huh? Got a failed colonization. What the heck is this? Kaifar Junction? Well, those are friendly. Failed colonizations happen quite a lot. I don't really mention most of them, but they do happen quite a lot. There's already 2 colony ships just available. Guess we'll try it again with one of those then, because we're doing really well on money. Advisors want me to build new ships, wants me to build cruisers, which I remember having done math for, like, wow, that's a lot of construction ships, holy cow. The ratio of this, I think with cruisers, it was actually like literally 66 were needed. But then troop transports and carriers were like 17. Pretty sure that was a thing. And I remember needing to get up to that. So, I mean, right now it's like not in our fleets at all. Money, cash flow, everything's looking pretty good. Let's get all of this stuff up to 17. Yeah, let's get all this stuff up to 17. That is, no, never mind. That's more money than I have. We'll get the carriers and troop transports up to 17. We'll get the cruisers up to 10. The fleets that are going to be automatically put together are going to be weird, but you think I have time to put these fleets together with this many ships? You're crazy. What do you think this is, War in the Pacific? Because it's not. Dang, I love how, like, the warlike insectoids are the ones that have Way of the Ancients. I'm the one that has Way of the Shadows. It's hilarious. And these guys, I didn't actually use it though. And these guys are at war with the Akkadian Republic and the Wekaris Nation now, after beating up the humans for a while, who are still at war, in a war that they have more military power, but that their capabilities of winning are maybe minimal. I just find it really funny, the way this is going. In terms of victory conditions, though, it is the Akkadian Republic, Akkadarian Republic, that is the one that is the most problematic for me when it comes to victory threshold. Now, I haven't really talked about this very much. We're in number 2. That's better than I remember. We are getting 14 points from our personal victory conditions. We have the most spaceports in the galaxy, 7. We could probably have more. We have almost met fully have enough free trade agreements, mutual defense pacts, and protectorates. We control about 7. We control 11% of the galaxy total of continental colonies. That's important also for territory, where we get 7 points for having a certain amount of colonies. We have 19 colonies, a lot of marshy swamp in there. But by controlling population, territory, and economy, that's how we can deny the Akdarians the victory. Because what they want is the biggest capital ship. What they want is going to be ocean colonies. So getting in the way of their personal objectives is going to be tough. But if I can deny them enough points from this other stuff, then we're good. And they're kind of like on my side. You know, so it is hard to specifically deny them enough points, but they're getting more in terms of like territory. They're getting less in terms of economy. Our economy is doing better. They're getting more in terms of population. So it looks like continuing to expand my economy, just because I can't really compete for ocean colonies unless I start taking them over. But all the generic things are how we're going to stop them from winning and try to get ourselves to winning. We do have these like constantly going on pirate attacks, as we're aware. And we got a new fleet admiral by producing a new carrier. Okay. I don't really care too much about fleet admirals, honestly. But we do apparently have a new one. I'm blind. Here he is. He's waiting to go somewhere. We got one commanding the 10th fleet already. Which fleet is currently going to do this? The 6th fleet. He's going to get there too late, mind you, but I'll just assign him to the 6th fleet, this new guy. And then we got the troop general, colony governor. This guy is doing pretty well, but he mostly buffs like ship construction speed. So that's interesting. And we currently have our ambassador who is at the Quanmino Empire, who, you know, they're very good. Oh, they actually covet my colonies and resources now. That's going to hurt our friendship. I doubt we're going to get mutual defense with them at this point, now that they covet what I have. I'm going to move him over actually now to the Atuks, because they actually just, like me fully. So that's less of a problem. And they are good friends with the Otapao here, who are our only mutual defense partners. They really need more military strength. They're quite large with 10 colonies, but they need more military strength. Still, it's nice to have a friend, and maybe we'll get another friend. It's going to take a year to transfer, but I don't think we're going to make any headway with the Quamino. Yeah, we move a lot faster now. There's been just so much tech trading. I know I mentioned like maybe turning it off the next time, but I really don't actually mind it that much. It's clearly baked into the design of the game. All right, boys, we're here. We have some destroyers under attack by a frigate. That's interesting. Well, let's see how our current fleets of ships fare. These are not necessarily upgraded. I see already one of ours has been boarded. At least one, if not two at this point. But we did manage to take down the enemy station. The enemy large spaceport has been pretty much destroyed. Its shields are down. I called that when the shields were already down. Yeah, they captured one of our ships, so it's just going to probably be destroyed. Destruction produced a new ship captain. Great. Did we already have a ship captain? We did not. The Assured Desolation. Are you not able to transfer to that one? It's like one of my best ships. It's not my best ship, but it's one of my most noteworthy ships, I guess. I can put you on the Assured Desolation. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that then. And just like that, look at that. We actually did it. We did lose some ships. They're down to 19 ships. A lot of these are probably wreckages of mine. Maybe not. This certainly is. This poor thing. Well, that's dead now. Well, I've destroyed every base that I'm aware of these pirates having. I don't know any more bases that they have. Oh, and out here now, we actually have a gas mining station. And this is almost certainly belonging to a pirate. Oh, and it's abandoned. Well, that's interesting. Our cash flow is way down with everything I've built, but it looks like I've mostly lost some frigates. I'll go ahead and rebuild those. That's going to cut into my current, remaining cash flow all by itself, but we'll go ahead and do that. And now we're made aware that the Pescara Conformity made a deal to attack the menacing Ravengers, other pirates. I will warn them about the secret deal. That's one of the pirates, the menacing Ravagers. So they're going to like me more. I don't really like the Boscarans. They don't like me. They have me in a very unhappy situation. Oh, the Kestis made a mutual defense with the Hive. That would be quite interesting. Because I don't even know where the Kestis are. But if I attack the Hive, I'd have to fight the Kestis potentially. And they're kind of strong. Not as strong as me combined. And the Hive would really be my first target due to the fact that I border them. They hate my guts anyway, and they're extremely weak. Taking them over directly could provide me more GDP, population, and territory with which to counter the Agdarians and keep them away from winning. Because the more I own, the less they own. The more it's spread out, I suppose, the better as well. Hence why I have to keep colonizing things as well. This is really interesting. So the Bundans are asking me for, because they claimed a planet here where I already have 2 mining stations, I suppose, here in Shatter. They're both privatized mining stations. They want to give me advanced jump stalling in order to get this station from me. Now, unfortunately, I cannot actually see the value of this, but with it being right there, I don't really mind. I probably had it there and then they colonized after is what happened. Yeah, I'd take a tech for that, sure. You do have a couple techs that I don't have. And there is one more disputed base. Let's actually go to the Atuk, who have a bunch of techs that we don't have. Give them our galaxy map and a bunch of techs in exchange for techs that they have. Let's go ahead and do this trade. And it was slightly not in their favor, but it worked out pretty well. And now that unleashes more techs we can trade because it kind of unlocks more in the queue there. They've gone down like these projectile weapons is what they've gone down. I'm not trading anybody my swift robotic repairs. Nobody's getting that. All right, so we don't need this much. I'm just going to keep trading with them because I want them to like me anyway because they're friends with my other friends and that just seems fine. Now that they have the galaxy map, they can do a lot more as well. Trying to figure out this would be hard to math out. Let's do 40,000 credits plus these techs to get these techs in terms of value. We end up giving them a little bit more. We have more than enough credits to spare, and it's much better than any other way to get all of these. Now, I wonder if we can get this one now, if we just start throwing everything else on board. Oh, yeah, we can. In fact, we don't even need this much. Get rid of efficient blasters, and then they would still owe me something. And now that I've given them some money, I could ask for my 40,000 credits back. Would you accept this trade? No? Let's make it more like 35,000 credits. Really? Am I mathing wrong? Oh, I'm mathing wrong. That's what's happening. Well, that's no surprise. Maybe I could give you a little bit more credits. Let's say another 30,000 credits. All right, cool. My credits up here have not updated, even though I've just done like 70,000. Now I have a bunch of technology. I can also do another 30,000 credits, the galaxy maps, which is more in my favor than theirs. And 2 of my techs here to get 3 more techs from the Wekaris here. Would you accept? No. Let's try 40,000, but we're really burning through money. No, you won't even do that. All right, let's remove 1 tech from them. Do 20,000. Really? Still gonna be picky about it. Wow, these guys are... Well, they're really picky. What if I just wanted the, like, cheapest thing? Some enhanced area weapons, some planetary defense. And then this is definitely not equal. Yeah, no, these guys are going to be picky and weird to get something with. Maybe a 1-to-1 jump sequence for gravitic rev. Like, why are we not... You have a better deal here. Yeah, I'm giving you a better deal and you still say no. And you love me. Well, that's interesting. Let's call that all the tech trading we're doing for right now. 35k on retrofits. It's probably going to be more by the end, so we're going to do that. The Atuk Alliance, wait. What? They just gave me mining rights. There was another pop-up. It was a research breakthrough, planetary defense units. That's something I almost bought for a very tiny amount of money. But I didn't end up doing it. Yeah, we just got mining rights in the Atuks, which... Where the heck are the Atuks again? They are way up here, so I don't know really how useful that's going to be. They only have 2 colonies, so that's really all they have. Well, I have some mining rights there. That's cool. They love me so much after all that trading. Do you want mutual defense? You do want mutual defense. That's good. Because you're friendly with the Otapau. Both, so, like, look at this. The Atuks are 2 colonies over 5,000 military strength. The dogs here are 10 colonies, only 2.5k. They're very weak. But the more of these things I get going on, realistically, the better. The Konglomerat here are going to prove to be a big problem, so I'm going to cancel their military refueling rights and stop trading them my Loros fruit, because they're going to start being problematic for me, which is a shame, because they still have, like, I don't know. I guess I have all the techs that they had already, so I am kind of caught up to them. I just need to get all my ships, like, retrofitted. Regardless... Nobody will be very quick to attack me while I am as powerful as I am, which I believe I am the most militarily powerful, oh my god, by a long shot. And and now I have 2 friends. Even if they're weak friends, they're still friends. And we're mostly like these outer spiral territories as well, which is interesting. I didn't notice this, but for military refueling, the Otapo, yeah, they're giving me that. I guess it's included in the treaty. So the Otapo are giving us military refueling. What is this? Okay, I haven't given you mining rights, no? Apparently the Konglomerat gave me mining rights at some point. But they'll probably get rid of that nice and soon. But the Atuks giving it to me is very nice. That allows me to expand my economy in their territory. Construction of a new cruiser produced a new fleet admiral. Wow, we're starting to get a bunch of these. We have one of the 10th fleet. We have one of the 6th fleet. I do notice the 10th fleet looks different now. We'll put one on the 12th fleet as well. Just the big fleets, pretty much. Wonder what happened. Like, why? I guess this is just not the flagship anymore. Well, these destroyers shouldn't be flagships. This cruiser is still more powerful than any of them. This list is so long, I can't even see every ship that's in here. A new colony governor appeared. Jesus. Alright, where the heck are we sending you? What is our next best place after Javan. There's going to be Salunia Major 2. All right? Salunia Major 2. I'll find you. There it is. Transfer you there. I've made some more tax adjustments. Degarulian 5 here. I've raised from 20 to 25% taxes. Kakidian is from 33 to 35. And Eden Tidanite, I can't say this, has gone from 0 to 14. I'm going to leave it at this kind of modest range for now because it is still under the realm where I usually implement taxes. Even though it has more happiness wiggle room, we'll keep that growth a little bit higher. Our home planet is still growing, which is great. I found a pirate raid happening at one of our colonies. There's nothing here to stop it, though it doesn't seem to be doing anything. What was all of that? Oh yeah, no, they raided it. They took a bunch of stuff from me. And we completed research in fleet countermeasures. That's nice. Wow, this is unfortunate. There really is no one super close to stop this anyway, because the ship is already gone. At the very least, I can try to build a small spaceport there, because we don't have one. Our cash flow has gone really, really negative. Probably all of these military ships retrofitting is and becoming more expensive is a big part of it. Our bonus income from spaceport income, and now look how much money we're earning from foreign trade bonuses. And we have a resort now. That's right, I did build some resorts, and it's already making me some good money. How many resorts do I even have? I have a single resort base, and somehow I have 13k resort income already. You know, I have set to build one over here. I think we got chased away, but the Quanmino have already expanded over here, which is quite interesting. I haven't commented a lot on me building research stations, but I did find one planet in one of my systems where I could have a research station, but I don't, an energy research station. Let's go ahead and get that queued up so that we have it. I want to make sure we have as many of those as possible, and honestly, there's a lot of things that I want to have. This is really interesting. Initiate trade sanctions against the Hive, and you'll give me a galaxy map. I can't really, like... Okay, I guess I can still see it. Your galaxy map is worth something to me, but I'm not sure it's worth that much to me. Didn't know I could actually do this. Don't know if they would even accept it if I offered it. Well, I kind of want to fight the Hive anyway, so this might help provoke them. The galaxy map is still worth something. So, sure. I'll accept this. Yeah, so the more Talons we have made a trade with. Holy cow, what is this? We have... I've never seen this in the UI, I think. Dang, the pirates showed up and raided that Umigo 1 again. And canceled what I was building. You want a territory map swap? No. So that's quite a bit of them. The problem is that I don't know where they're located. Clearly it's going to be somewhere out here. If they keep raiding this one point, but... yeah, I don't know. 347. Nah. They really want to raid this one, it seems like. So I could try to assign like a fleet to just permanently stay over there. Could be like the 6th fleet over here. They're currently retrofitting, but they could just go like chill. We could just tell them to patrol down here. That's a lot of pop-ups happening. Well, my colony governor on Javan has just become corrupt, so that's not amazing. Colony corruption reduction, trade income, tourism income. Yeah, I think we need to send you to some, like, backwater at this point. Where can I send you? How about the desert planet with the insects, Umiga, the one that keeps getting raided? I think that could be a good place to send you. Even though, you know, I'm protecting it now, but still. Let's just put the insectoids together. How's about? Where's that other colony governor? I need to start changing these by, like, role here. How about you get transferred to Javan instead? Because you might turn out better. The Atuks are giving me some money. Thank you for that. And another, my leader just got a bonus. Hey, look. His colony happiness debuff is almost a buff. And the Quanmino system. Haven't they settled there? No, they settled in Icaro. We have a spare colony ship? Sure. I saw we failed some colonizations. I saw that that happened. We have a lot of money from this bonus income now. A new year started. We keep getting all this bonus money. I'll try again for Kaifar Junction, but I don't really think that that's going to go through. A lot of my bonuses come from foreign trade. You can see the bonuses here. The mutual defense pack's giving some nice bonuses to trade with the Otapo. Now that we have these bonuses, we have over 200,000 in trade with them. The Wekaris, even with our free trade, at 156, 72k with the Atukes. This is really good. I guess it's because of the bonuses that we've started trading so much with them. I'm going to assume the Ugnari really like me. They are friendly with me. And they also like the Atukes, as well as some others. Let's see if you want a free trade. Nice. Okay, free trade. These are the guys that want to swap galaxy maps, although they don't really have anything to offer me in terms of galaxy maps. We encountered the Pozdak weapons testing range. Restricted area. Affected our hyperdrive. We cannot jump in this area. You've entered a restricted zone. You must turn back and leave immediately. Oh my. There's a unknown capital ship there. I see. Well, that's pretty interesting. That's a unique point. Cruiser under attack from enemy frigate. Capital ship. Well, investigate it anyway. Oh yeah, I think I intentionally went there. Found a capital ship. Catastrophic loss of life against the Shakturi Axis. Yeah. We found a ship that's in good working order, disassemble it, and we get... Wait, what? Some advanced technology? Alternatively, we can keep it to defend our empire. I see. So with a firepower of 356, what we found was a planet destroyer. Well, that's not wonderful. But we do have a planet destroyer now. Not really going, way of darkness, let's just kill everybody, so... With this Devastator, I will just scrap it for the technology, but it's cool, I guess, to have found that. Also, there's been a bit of fighting out here, as we can see, against the pirates. I moved the fleet down here, and they've decided to kill every pirate here. I see that Silver Mist alert. Where's the Silver Mist? Ah, yes, here. Right here, where I keep trying to build this. You need to escape, dude. You need to get the heck out of there from the Silver Mist. I need to, get rid of the order that I have here or something. Let me just see this escape real quick so I can re-automate this shit. There you go. Because I have a construction order here or something that I think is proving problematic. I think it keeps going away. Maybe they keep deciding to build it. You want a galaxy map swap. No, you don't have anything that I don't have. You have given me a very paltry amount of credits. Wow, thank you. Well, but hey, the Cadians, they actually are friendly with me, and so now I can get free trade with them. Are they strong at all? Not really. They're stronger than the dogs here. I'm just gonna call these the dogs. They're stronger than the dogs, but they're not as big at the same time. The humans lost another colony last I checked to the Hackanish. The Hackanish are kind of beating up the humans. Humans are having some bad luck. They're having some bad luck, those humans, but we're not going to worry too much about that. I get a pretty equal tech trade here, get some ship scanning and phase beams to give the dogs some jump sequence optimization and fleet countermeasures. Let's go ahead and get that trade, and that's about all we can actually get from them this instant. We're still researching things, which means we still have stuff to research. We actually have some money, which is nice. Cash flow is improving. Having so many construction ships all the time probably helps. We're going to still need more cruisers at some point. Like a lot more cruisers to get the fleet up to exactly where I want it to be. Well, with all these new techs that we have gotten, we have a 100 and nearly 5,000 cost retrofit. Jesus. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I can get a now comparatively dirt cheap protection payment with the Salunia Major Raiders. They're going to break it eventually anyway, but they've gone from 1 to 4 controlled colonies, and I don't know where the hell they are. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that with them again. Again, they'll probably break it again eventually, but this will get rid of the problem of the attacks, which means I can go back to automating the 6th fleet, which is pretty much just going to go get retrofitted. Everyone's going to get retrofitted. And then maybe if we can go a while without, oh God, look at this, anything crazy happening in terms of getting so many new technologies and blowing the entire state budget on retrofits, maybe we could go to war or something, because that is more of an option than ever at this point. You want me to raise my restore trade with the hive? No. Because you're stupid, first off. Second off, fuck you. Just gonna do a little tax raise, Jabin 3 from 33 to 35%, and yeah, that's fine enough. And then Eden, oh gosh, these names, from 14 to 20, and that looks good. I'm a little nervous about raising it on these other places. They're quite happy. They could get at least like a modest tax rate of like probably 14 each. This is usually earlier in development than I usually end up doing this, but so long as they're happy. Yeah, they're still pretty happy. One of these is extremely happy. Leave you at 14, but like this one right here, look at this one. This one is so stinking happy. We could easily get them up to 20 and maybe even beyond. They're still super happy. Oh wait, I think this is a different one now. No, I was just kind of controls being weird, but yeah, 20, maybe even 25 here. It's actually higher taxes than the next one up has. But so yeah, with them being so happy, 25% taxes work. I see a lot of passengers moving. We have a lot of like multi races in our systems now, which is getting quite interesting. But I'm going to let these retrofits go through, and then maybe we'll see about, again, a war. If we do fight the hive, it's very likely to bring in the Kestis. And I saw the Kestis have more tax revenue than we have, but their combined military power between them is still halved. And the Kestis are all the way down here. They'd have to fly a long way to start fighting us. The Boskarans lifted trade sanctions against me. You appear to become much more compliant. Lesson learned for you. Is that really how you see this? Well, I don't mind, I guess. The Boskarans themselves are really not the problem for me. Right now, it would probably be the Hive and the Kestis. I've resumed the small spaceport construction at Omega. And I would love to make sure... Hold on. That every single place at this point... has some sort of spaceport. Salunia Major has... What the heck is this? Okay, they're building something here. This Eden Titalt or whatever doesn't have a small spaceport. Let's go ahead and build that. I saw we got some tech progress in there. This one does have a small spaceport. We are under attack by the Silver Mist. That keeps happening. Small spaceport. One of our things is to have the most spaceport. Hey, Eltade with Quan Minos has joined our empire. I'm going to have to pause this while I make sure everything else has spaceports. So here I see we've taken over Eltade here. They had a preset tax rate of 3%. That's fine. They need to get some resources, I think, before they really get happy enough for anything else. They came with over 500,000 Quan Minos, which is great. Give them a small spaceport. I'm building like 6 different, or maybe more, given that amount of money that just drained. Probably like 8 different small spaceports right now, so we're definitely going to have enough. A drunk. He's drunk. This troop general is drunk. What does that affect? Minus 5% to all existing skills. Great. But every colony is going to have at least its own small spaceport. And I saw we finished a technology. But with that, we are out of time for this episode. So I'm going to end this one here. So for now, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.